And that is the ash trees in New Jersey, not only in Highland Park, not only in New Jersey, but all over the East Coast, all over the Midwest. The ash trees, native trees, are being attacked by an insect known as the emerald ash borer, and every single ash tree in town will either be dying or dead and dangerous. So there is liability issue, and these are the issues that we will discuss tonight.
Okay, to speak to the emerald ash borer, all ash in Highland Park will be dead within 5 years. We can either let them die on their own, in which case they become brittle and extremely hazardous. And it's important to note that when the infestation has reached affecting about a third of the canopy, it can't be safely removed using the usual tree removal method where someone climbs a tree and then delimbs it. So you've got to bring in a crane, and it costs 2 to 3 times as much to remove the tree. So it'll be a bigger hit to our budget. There's just no way around it. These trees have to be removed. That's why we're saying get it done now. 16 trees were removed in 2018, 58 remain. At that pace, the trees will be too hazardous if we just leave it up to the DPW's availability. We are recommending that an additional budget amount be added to the tree company's contract so that those trees can be taken out over the next 2 years. And very importantly, there are many more ash trees in not only our county parks, but on private property, and our residents, most of them, have no idea that they are facing this risk and this liability. So it's our responsibility to reach out and let everyone in town know that this is something they've got to take a look at. If they act quickly and the tree is still healthy and they have the opportunity to, with professional help, treat the tree chemically and save it, possibly within 10 years, there are some ideas about how to deal with the infestation. So that would be a choice that an individual resident can make for a prominent tree that really is of value to them. If they don't act soon, no one's going to have that choice. They will also save money by acting soon, because then they can have a normal tree felling. That the last time our family had to get a large tree felled, it cost us $2,000, and that was not a ash-infected hazardous tree. So imagine 2 to 3 times that cost. That's for complicated removal, but very serious financial hit to our townspeople. And of course, act quickly so that the trees don't come down in a storm or just shatter as they are wont to do and really hurt somebody, including the tree care workers taking them down. So this, I can't stress, this is a public health and safety issue. It's an environmental issue, but it's something that really affects everyone's well-being. So as I said, approve additional amount so that the trees can be taken out over the next 2 years.
I also want to thank those of you who came out to the open public meeting recently and joined me and Council President Phil George and Sustainable Highland Park for the public meeting to discuss the draft plastic bag ordinance. I know there's been a lot of discussion about that. There was a good deal of conversation, and a second public meeting will be held in November. Once all of the input is gathered, the council will review it and discuss how to move forward with the plastic bag ban. I want to be clear that in council discussions and conversations with Main Street Highland Park, there has been broad support for this ban. Our goal is to take your input and discuss the best way to move forward. And that includes, among many other things, the timing of this kind of program, the fees that are suggested, the extent of the products to be included or excluded from the ban, and the concerns of residents and local businesses. But clearly, we have a responsibility to our children and our grandchildren to protect the earth and leave something good for them. Finally, I want to say a word about why you do not hear us weighing in on heated debates on Facebook. OPRA, Open Public Records Act, and OPMA, the Open Public Meetings Act, laws prevent us from conducting borough business on social media. So while we can put up announcements on Facebook, we can't get into discussion about a topic there. That is because all our borough work is operable and OPMA related. And since it is impossible for us to guarantee that a Facebook post would always be available for distribution, we cannot discuss issues there. Also, we must be careful not to have a quorum of elected officials opining on the same topic, as that could be considered a borough meeting. And all meetings of council must be noticed 48 hours ahead of time. So it's complicated. However, I and all of your council members are easily. My general office meeting hours at Borough Hall are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9:30 a.m. till 3 p.m. Feel free to call there to set up a meeting with me. Council meetings have 2 open public comment sessions, and you can talk to me or any of your council people about an issue important to you when you step up to the microphone. Keep in